If you were living in Europe or the UK, today would be the height of summer, and tonight it's the summer party for the Pattaya Sports Club. One of their big annual events. Actually, we're here at the Town and Town Hotel, a venue that they've been using for many years for their two annual events. They do the summer party and then the Christmas party. But today it's summer. Lots of people having dinner around by the pool. We've got the kids from the Father Ray Orphanage. I think it could be the Pattaya Orphanage or the Children's Drop-In Centre. They're about to sing a song, so let's hear from them, and then we'll speak to some of the key members of the Pattaya Sports Club, see what's going on with them, not just in terms of tonight, but as a whole organisation, what they're doing to help the people of Pattaya. So stay tuned. Now, at the AGM this year, they had a whole host of new people elected onto the committee, but I'm very happy to say that some of the old guard stayed there, stayed firm, and continue to serve the community. Joining me is Nigel Cannon, who is the social chairman for the Pattaya Sports Club. For how many years now, Nigel?
I've just started the 5th year, Paul.
Your 5th year. You're a glutton for punishment.
Well, I was going to stand down, mainly because of age, but at the AGM, nobody else wanted the job. It's not a difficult job. So I said, I'll stand again. Yay! So here I am.
Now, I said in my intro that Pattaya Sports Club effectively has two big social events here. You have a summer party and your Christmas party.
Yes.
Is there other events that you host that don't?
No, not as a Pattaya Sports Club. A lot of the bars have their own events, but the sports club for members, it's Christmas and the summer party. And we have 300 or 400 people at each one. This year, let me tell you, the tickets were very slow in going. So we had to have a meeting, said, shall we cancel it? But no, the numbers came up. We put an ad on Pattaya Mail, we emails to the members, and we sold a lot of tickets tonight, which is very unusual. So we're on about 300 people.
Well, that's not bad. I mean, I've been at a lot of events recently, and I've seen that there is a downturn. And I don't know if it's that there isn't so many people here, or people are keeping their money in their pocket, or maybe they're spending it at the 40-baht beer bars. I don't know.
I don't think there's an easy answer. Yeah. All I would say, we went to buy the raffle prizes at Big C Extra, and we always do it about the same time, and we noted we were the only people there. Normally there's a few others. So I think, it's Pattaya. As it was recently, I saw that over the holiday last weekend, because it was a dry weekend, Pattaya was empty.
Yes, it was very quiet. It was very quiet. But anyway, you've got 300 plus people here tonight. For you, I mean, you said you were going to step down this year. Is it a hardship putting on these events, or is it, come on, it's the same as the last time?
It's like putting a penny in a slot machine. Yeah. Mainly, There's a gentleman over there, big fella.
Yeah.
He's the boss of Pattaya, at Town in Town.
Yeah.
And he does everything. You've seen the decorations, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He's the boss, he does everything. My job is easy. Right. And that's why I said, I'll stand again, although I'm a bit over, more than 21 now. Yeah. I said, I'll do another year, because it is easy. I personally wouldn't run it anywhere else. Because you've got inside, you've got outside, and the food, I don't think you can beat the food.
Well, the food's very good, and let's just talk about the value, because, and this links to the whole thing with being a member of Pattaya Sports Club, because if you're a member, tonight only costs you
200 baht. 200 baht.
Right.
Now let me tell you,
I paid more for that for a glass of wine in the place I was in.
Yes, I can imagine. Now the reason we charge members 200 baht, it used to be free, and we found 2 years ago people were getting tickets and not turning up, and the office were turning people away. So we made a nominal 200 baht, and as you say, where else can you spend 200 baht, eat, drink all night, have entertainment as we saw the children earlier on. Later on, as you know, we've got Barry Upton. You can't beat that, can you? 200 baht?
It's for nothing. No. I mean, literally.
It's it, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So, and in terms of joining the Pattaya Sports Club, because you have a huge membership which spans all over the globe, really, and they're not all necessarily residents of
That's
Pattaya.
right,
but how much did it cost to join?
You've got me, haven't you?
No,
you should ask William. You should ask
William.
Not a lot.
I'll ask William Macy.
Ask William. Not a lot of money.
But it's something.
It's 500 baht.
It's something like 500
yeah.
baht, and actually you get that back in the first time you book a green.
When you go and play golf, you get that coming to the party. And of course, bear in mind, we do other sports. We do fishing, softball, badminton is a new one that we've done. So, it's not just, you don't just have to be a golfer to be a member of the sports club.
The other sport that you've kind of taken under your umbrella is cricket.
You interviewed, he's here tonight,
yes,
Simon.
Simon,
Simon's here tonight.
Yeah.
And interesting enough, because William Macy, who we all know, was a professional cricketer.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
He played for MCC.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's
What is MCC?
Malibun Cricket Club.
Okay.
And he was on the books of Surrey, but he's...
Okay, well, listen,
You've
Nigel.
learned something tonight, haven't you?
Well, I have, and you're going to learn how much it is to join, right?
Yeah.
Listen,
Let's find out.
Nigel, well done. I mean, I know it's the kind of same thing, but it works. So why change it? Right?
Exactly. That's if it ain't broken, why fix it? Nice to see you here, Paul.
And you, mate, and you. Well, it ain't broken, and we're going to speak to William Macy, and actually Nigel's going to introduce me to the new golf chairman who was elected at the AGM. So stay tuned, we'll find out a little bit more about what his plans are to put on the different golf tournaments under the umbrella of the Pattaya Sports Club for at least the next year. Stay tuned. Thanks very much. Okay, now we've spoken to some of the old guard, but joining me now is a new face. His name is Mark West. He is the golf chairman for the Pattaya Sports Club for, well, at least the next year, maybe 2 years. And if there's anything to go by with the old guys, it'll be 6 or 7 years. Mark, how are you doing, mate?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Good. Well, nice to see you here tonight, and nice to meet you. Mark, tell us a little bit about your sort of background and why they would nominate you to this prestigious position.
Well, my previous life, I was in the fire brigade, 33 and a half years. The last 20 years I was a station officer in London. Okay. I've been playing golf since I was 30, and I've been coming to Pattaya since 2008.
Okay.
I officially resided here in 2012, and then I was on the other side of the fence playing golf 4 times a week with different bars, depending on where the courses were being played, etc. And then about 2 months ago, I was approached by my predecessor, Joe Mooneyhan, to see if I'd be interested. At the time, I said, well, my missus, who works in the office, wasn't happy, didn't want me to do it, and said that she'd resign.
Right.
So that was it, as far as I was concerned, up until about a week before. And Joe Mooneyhan phoned me again, asked me to do it. And then the office manager, Mai, she said, look, give it a try, we'll help you, etc., etc. And they got to my missus in the end and said, okay, you can do it.
All right. Okay, cool. So what does actually the role, what do you have to do?
For the golf chairman, we have got about 13,000 active golf members within PSC, and we have about 2,800 plus in the handicap system. Now, the golf chairman's role really is to run monthly tournaments. The ultimate competition is the Charity Classic, which is the massive charity event, the biggest of the year. Most of the money that goes to charity is raised by the golf, 95% I probably would say. Every month we try and make some money for the charities, and then the others come from the PSC membership and whatever donations you get and sponsorship from various businesses around Pattaya.
Now, we're filming this is called the Summer Party. If it was in the UK, this would be the high season, but in Pattaya, it's the low season. Now, I hear that things are a bit quiet out there on the greens.
Things are very quiet. I'll give you an example. We have a voucher system for one particular golf course. In May this year, compared to May last year, they were down 58%. Overall, over the last 3-month period, compared to last year, it's 34%. Myself and one of my golf committee went to 2 golf courses last week, and on one course there was 2 groups. This was at 11:30 in the morning, so 8 people on the golf course, and the other one had only about 15 cars in the car park. So it's very, very difficult for golf courses at the moment.
So what happens in a situation like that? I mean, I've been in Thailand now for 10 years, and I know that certain people react to business or the downturn in business in different ways. And the traditional Thai way, and I'm not trying to be stereotypical here, but they tend to put prices up rather than bring them down. Are they reacting in any way?
Some are, some aren't. That's probably the pet answer. Some are, some aren't. Now, you've got to remember some of the courses, depending on who owns them, whether they need to make money, some of them are tax losses. I won't tell you which golf courses, I know that. Some of the golf courses are owned by banks, and they are what we would call in the UK repossessions. Now, one that we went to last week categorically said from one of the senior directors from the bank, said, we're not interested in making money. So that makes our job at PSC really difficult because you can't negotiate with these people. But today we went out to 2 other golf courses which we didn't think we'd get much of a reaction, but I must say that they were quite excited about what we were saying. We're taking a different approach to what's happened in the past, and we're trying to benefit all the golfing fraternity that are PSC members.
Okay. So how much does it cost to become a PSC member?
For a year, if you start from the beginning, it's 600 baht, and then it's another 400 baht for admin, photos, etc. Okay. But if you want to join, if you're renewing your card for 1 year, it's 600. If you're a gold member, which is you get pay for 5, get the 6 year free, that's 2,500 baht.
Well, compared to the prices in the UK, and I don't know if you played in the UK, I assume you did. It's crazy.
Well, it's crazy. I had a friend come over at the beginning of the year. He plays in a municipal golf course in Southend, where I come from. It was the same price as I took him to one of these golf courses, which are fantastic, and in the UK they'd probably cost over £100 a round.
All right, listen, we're going to wind up this part of the interview. I'm going to leave you with a fireman joke, but you might have heard it.
Go on.
Did you hear about the Mexican fireman?
Jose.
I had 2 kids called one Jose, one Jose. 10 years ago. Sorry, mate. All right, nice to meet you, Mark.
You.
All right,
Okay.
and good luck. Good luck. Are you in for a year? Are you?
I'm in for a year, and then I'll decide at the end if I want to go again. Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Yeah,
cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you.